Hello, I'm Alicia Batanim and I will present augmented reality in healthcare. Augmented reality in healthcare has emerged as one of the most exciting technologies expected to grow and transform medicine and surgery. Augmented reality allows us to experience the real-life environment around us with a digital augmentation overlaid on it. It works by integrating digital information into the user environment in real time. In augmented reality, the objects that reside in the real world are enhanced using computer-generated capabilities. Augmented reality includes graphic, effect, sound, text, and touch feedback. To improve the user experience due to its versatility, augmented reality is becoming more accessible and affordable for medical imaging, medical education, dentistry, and training nurses. Okay, the first I will present about the Google Glasses. Before I present, I will play the video. This video about the Google Glasses for the people with autism.
9-year-old Ryan can't wait to wear Google Glass. The frame holds a very sophisticated, tiny computer, and it could be a breakthrough learning tool for children with autism.
There was a huge unmet need here. It was staggering when I realized how little progress we've made in autism. I've wanted to do something that impacts people in their daily lives.
Each person is unique. The wiring of our brains determines how each of us observes, decodes, and interprets the world.
Google Glass for people with autism. The kinds of everyday social interaction we usually take for granted can be a very difficult challenge to deal with if not addressed immediately and left unchecked. These difficulties will continue to drag on even into adulthood and reach the work environment. A startup based in Cambridge, Massachusetts create an augmented reality platform that can help people with autism interact with other people. Smart glass with its amazing emotion tracking technology. The Empower Me system has been named the world's first wearable smart art glasses platform specifically designed to help people with autism. This technology serves as a digital coach. It's run on Google Glass and provide a variety of games with focus on helping those with autism. Build skills that are important in life. Augmented reality technology in the health sector has a series of applications. For example, in the child-oriented guides, emotional player must identify different emotions in other people around them and then match them with emojis. Emotions are processed by smart glasses using advanced facial recognition technology, so player can learn based on real people, not avatar. Okay, what feature does Google Glass offer? With a very simple interface, Google Glass offers several features. And to enjoy all the features available on Google Glass, you just must start with the phrase "OK Glass." The features offered by Google Glass are taking photo and recording video. Say take picture and these glasses automatically take the photo you want. Share to social network feature. You can directly share the photo or video you take to your friends who are in Google Plus circle. GPS. You will never get lost with the map support from Google Maps, which will appear directly in front of you. Send message. Select the message menu and just by reading the message you want, these glasses will send it directly to your friends. Googling or searching for into directly to Google. You can ask anything to Google Glass and these glasses will automatically search for the answer on Google. Next, Google Translate. With support of Google Translate, these glasses can be your translator who does not need to eat and drink. Personal assistant. Google Glass can remind and display schedule information that you create without needing to be asked. Okay, the strength and weakness of Google Glass. The main strength of Google Glass is that it enables a person to receive visual or textual messages without having to use a handheld device. In turn, this quality of Google Glass creates more opportunity for multitasking. Furthermore, this device enables a person to share visual image as quickly as possible. This benefit can be great importance to people working in healthcare organization. This opportunity may also be of great benefit to various businesses. Moreover, this project help a person to integrate virtual environment and real-life world. In particular, an individual can perceive both immediate environment and digital image. There are some of the main advantages that this device can offer. Okay, next is CT scan. Before I present, I will play the video. This is a video about the CT scan.
A CT scan, also known as a CAT scan or computerized axial tomography, is a painless diagnostic test that uses X-rays and computers to create cross-sectional images of bones and tissues inside your body. Your doctor may recommend a CT scan to examine your body for any of the following: blood clots, broken bones, cancerous tumors, infections, internal injuries and bleeding, and signs of heart and vascular disease.
CT scan. How does CT scan help in the health sector? A CT scan or computerized tomography scan is a medical examination procedure that uses a combination of X-ray technology and a special computer system to produce images of organs, bones, and soft tissues inside the body. Images from CT scans can provide more detailed and accurate information than regular X-ray. This medical procedure is also usually not time-consuming and painless. It is a radiographic device that produces cross-sectional images of the body using a computerized process to produce an image of an object slice. Okay, how does it work? There are two ways it works. First, sequence technique and spiral technique. Sequence technique. In the old generation type of CT scan, the image taking process uses a sequence technique. Namely, the patient's table move forward first and then the X-ray tube exposed while rotating around the patient, so it moves alternately. By using this sequence technique, the time required for one shot is longer because one rotation of the gantry only produces one image piece. Next, spiral technique. In multi-slice CT scan or emotion duo, the image is taken using the spiral technique where the patient's table moves forward and the X-ray tubes simultaneously exposed while surrounding the patient. For the example, a chest CT scan is a scan that is non-invasive, painless, and aims to get an accurate picture of a person's chest. This procedure is non-invasive because it does not require surgery, and there are no tools that must be inserted into the patient body. This scan uses improved X-ray technology and is capable of producing more detailed chest images than traditional X-ray scan. CT scan can produce images that include bones, muscle, fat, or organs, so doctor can see inside the body more clearly, which is important in making an accurate diagnosis. Okay, there are two types of chest CT scan, namely high resolution and spiral chest CT scan. A high resolution CT scan will produce more than one slice through a single rotation of the X-ray tube. A spiral chest CT scan uses a table that continues to move through a tunnel-shaped hole, and X-ray tube rotates in a spiral pattern. Okay, the advantages of a spiral chest CT scan is that it can produce three-dimensional image of the lungs, can get picture quickly, the resulting information is clear and specific, can produce image of part of all of the body in one examination. Okay, this advantageous CT scan. CT scan use high power X-rays. Exposure to high level of radiation can be harmful and can damage the DNA of body cell, thereby increasing the risk of cancer. Okay, next is MRI. Before I present, I will play the video. This is a video about the MRI.
MRIs can be used to scan the brain, joints, and other parts of the body in order to highlight abnormalities such as herniated vertebral discs, cancer, stroke, broken ligaments, and aneurysms. The radiologist uses multiple RF pulses at different powers and in different sequences to manipulate the signal from those parts of the body.
What is an MRI? Magnetic resonance imaging, or MRI, is an examination of the body organs using magnetic technology and radio wave. This examination is carried out to obtain detailed and in-depth images of organs, bones, tissue in the body. This examination is done as a diagnostic tool for doctor. MRI is often performed and is associated with examination of the brain, spinal cord, heart, blood vessel, bones, joint, soft tissue, and other organs of the body. MRI examination requires the help of a special dye that is injected through a vein to help improve accuracy of the image. As a result of the examination of organs through an MRI procedure is often considered a safer way. This is because unlike an X-ray or CT scan, an MRI examination does not emit radiation, so it is quite safe even for pregnant women. Okay, why do an MRI? The MRI procedure is performed as one of the examination and as a tool for examining diseases or health problems that occur. The reason this examination will produce images of organs, tissue, and skeletal system with high resolution. It is needed and can help doctor to determine the disorder and find the right way of treatment for the health disorder and all the success of therapy. Where do an MRI? An MRI can be done at hospital that provide this service. You will be accompanied by medical personnel and doctor during the examination. An MRI procedure can be performed on certain organs of the body to detect abnormalities or health problems that might attack. There are various organs that are usually examined through an MRI, including brain and spinal nerves. An MRI examination of the brain and spinal cord is performed to detect several health problems that might occur. An MRI can be done to detect head injury, cancer, stroke, blood vessel, damaged brain, brain tumor, spinal cord tumor, or inner ear disorder, and multiple sclerosis. Health and blood vessel. An MRI procedure can be done to check the condition of the heart and blood vessel. Usually, this method is done to detect impaired blood flow or inflammation in the blood vessel. And bones and joint. An MRI can also be used to detect disease of the bones and joints. For example, bone infection, bone cancer, to joint injuries. Advantages of MRI. MRI seems to be able to show a more detailed and clear pictures compared to CT scan. It can be seen from several examples in the video and also through Hinnell's book references. MRI can see objects in our bodies in 1, 2, or 3 dimensions. So this tool is able to provide an overview that covers all aspects of the network that we can use. Disadvantages of MRI is that it cannot be performed on patients with metal objects implanted in their bodies. Metal objects that are implanted in the body can include clips, pacemaker on the heart. Okay, conclusion. Augmented reality will be greatly help humans, workers, especially in the field of healthcare, like Google Glass that help people with autism. CT scan make it easy for doctor to detect disease in the patient's body, and also MRI that is very helpful to find the point of disease in the human body. With this will all be very easy in the future. Okay, thank you.